what is the fine line between healthy criticism and cyberbullying?
If you're causing somebody harm, emotional, psychological harm, then I think we're starting to get into cyberbullying territory. It's a difficult one. There's not a proper definition. So under the Protection from Harassment Act, if you can show that you are suffering harm or a fear of harm, and it can be mental, emotional, psychological harm, financial harm, or a fear of financial harm, so people calling for a boycott of you, for example, or physical harm, somebody's threatened you with violence or you're worried for your own safety. And I'd say that's probably the closest I can get to in my cyberbullying work. And a lot of people think they can just say, criticism, let me get there in a second. So a lot of kids, when they're saying something ugly and it's actually bullying, they'll say, oh, no, it's just joking. It's just joking. That's absolutely not a magic
A
wand.
lot of kids. A lot of
when it comes to criticism, the law's pretty clear on the tallest trees must endure the most wind. So you can certainly, in my view, you have a bit more leeway to criticize somebody who's at the top of the sport than at the bottom of the sport.
punch up, not down.
Sorry?
Punch up, not down.
Yeah, I think that's it's pretty accurate. And the other very accurate one is Michelle Obama: when they go low, we go high. There is a fine line between criticism and cyberbullying. There's also a fine line between criticism and defamation. Invariably, criticism would constitute defamation. But if what you're saying is fair, it's an honest opinion. So yes, okay, here, I've got a better definition for you. If you're motivated by malice, it's cyberbullying.
That's nice. I like that.
If you're motivated by
public interest,
public benefit, so there's a special defense in South African law. I told you about truth and public interest, but if you're publishing an opinion, the definition, the defense is called fair comment. It should be called the honest opinion defense. And you've got to show four things. I should have had my nails done for this. I'm doing a lot of my fingers. The first is that it's your honest opinion. The second you're motivated by malice, you lose the defense of fair comment. The second is that you must, it must be based on truth or substantial truth. So I can say Jacob Zuma is corrupt because he stole 200 million rand, but actually it was only 150 million rand. Doesn't matter. The law doesn't mind about those inaccuracies, provided it's substantially, the nub of it is substantively true. The third thing is that it must be on a matter of public interest. And I can't remember what the fourth is. It's the wine, but you know what I mean? Like the one is different. The one is honest opinion and the other is malicious commentary.